Should public high schools here in California be required to offer free condoms? That's the mandate of newly proposed legislation.
Supporters say this is critical to reduce rates of teen pregnancy and STDs. CBS 8's Richard Allen has more from parents and students, some who say they're surprised this isn't already required.
And some school districts, including in San Francisco and Long Beach, already have programs to distribute free condoms to their students. This new legislation would expand that access statewide.
It is something that should be offered, for certain.
Sean Abernathy has teenage kids and is supportive of this move to increase students' access to condoms in high school.
I think it's important for students to have access to those things.
Carson McCloskey and Phoebe Betts, now in college, say condoms were not offered in their high school, but believe it would have been an excellent idea.
Because students are obviously going to engage in these types of activities anyways. So to practice safe sex is a really good thing for schools to promote.
Betts points out that most colleges already provide condoms.
I feel like having that same access for high school students would also be really important.
State Senator Caroline Menjivar authored this new legislation, saying, quote, "By requiring free condoms in all California high schools, we are empowering the youth who decide to become sexually active to protect themselves and their partners from STIs, while also removing barriers that potentially shame them and lead to unsafe sex." This mom sees the wisdom in that and is surprised that California doesn't already have this law on the books.
We're not giving the message to go ahead and have sex. We're just saying if you do choose to have sex, here's a protection.
Menjivar also points out that teens in California have been disproportionately impacted by STDs. According to the CDC, 15 to 24-year-olds account for more than half of new cases statewide, and only about 52% of sexually active young people use condoms. For mom Miriam Manzano, while increasing access to condoms is critical, she says that providing education to accompany that is also crucial.
They have to get sexual education, that is for sure.
And if ultimately passed and signed into law, high schools throughout California would begin offering free condoms beginning this fall.